The American dream has always been tied to homeownership, a house with a yard, a place to call your own, passed down through generations. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is what was in the Declaration of Independence, but Thomas Jefferson actually changed John Locke's original statement in the two treatises of government, which read life, liberty, and property. But for millions today, that dream feels out of reach. Home prices have surged. You could check right here. The median U.S. home price now costs over $420,000. And with mortgage rates hovering above 7%, the monthly payment for an average house is pushing past $3,000. The result is an entire generation, mine included, being locked out of the market. People are working harder than ever, saving less, and watching the goalposts move farther away each year. But here's what most people don't realize. The price of a home is only going up in dollar terms. Measured in Bitcoin, the story flips entirely. Take a look at the data. In 2012, the median U.S. home cost 50,616 BTC. That's how early we were in Bitcoin's monetization phase. But as adoption grew and supply issuance slowed, Bitcoin's purchasing power began to rise dramatically. By 2014, the same home cost just 351 BTC, and by 2017, 323 BTC. And by the end of 2021, it dropped all the way to 10 BTC. Today in 2025, the median US home costs under 5 Bitcoin, 4.38. That's a 99.98% collapse in price when measured in Bitcoin over just 13 years. But even in more recent time frames, the decline is dramatic. In 2019, homes cost 84 Bitcoin. Today, they cost 4.38. That's a 95% drop in 6 years. If you bought Bitcoin instead of a house in 2019, you could now afford over 19 homes. Even if you started stacking in 2020, when homes were priced around 46 Bitcoin, you're still up over 950% in purchasing power relative to real estate. And if that sounds like a fluke, it's not. Bitcoin is a fixed supply of 21 million coins. Every 4 years, its issuance drops in half. Meanwhile, demand is rising from individuals, institutions, and even nation states. The result is a currency that gains purchasing power over time. And when you compare it to the US dollar, which is losing value every year by design, the difference is night and day. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Most people think that they've missed their chance. They say, well, I didn't buy Bitcoin at $500 or $5,000 or even $20,000. It's too late for me. That's not true. Because even now, with Bitcoin priced well above $100,000, the housing market is still collapsing in Bitcoin terms. And the next few years could bring another 5x or 10x increase in Bitcoin's purchasing power, which means that stacking Bitcoin today could bring homeownership within reach faster than any savings plan in dollars could. And if you already own a home, you might be sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in trapped equity, money that's just sitting there doing nothing while inflation eats away at your cash and opportunities pass you by. That's where Horizon comes in. Horizon lets you tap into your home equity without taking on new debt, without interest, and without additional monthly payments. It's not a HELOC. It's not a reverse mortgage. There's no loan involved. Instead, you unlock a portion of your equity today, use it to buy and custody Bitcoin securely, and settle up later when you eventually sell or refinance your home or settle up voluntarily. The Bitcoin goes directly to you. You hold it however you'd like, and as Bitcoin appreciates, your purchasing power grows while your equity gets put to productive use. This is how the American dream evolves. Not by waiting for housing prices to fall, not by relying on the Fed to cut rates, but by opting into a monetary system where your savings actually work for you. So if you're feeling priced out of a home today, or if you already own one but your capital is stuck, don't sit on the sidelines. Use Horizon to unlock your equity and stack Bitcoin. And build a future where homeownership isn't a burden, it's just the beginning. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and, of course, reshare so more people see this. And, of course, check out Horizon. Horizon lets you stack Bitcoin using your home equity with no extra monthly payments, no interest charges, and no term limits. You can check that out by going to joinhorizon.com or by scanning the QR code right there. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.